And when we look downstream at what's coming out with some of these young people, so Timothy is a star now. It's
Yeah.
official. He
Yeah.
had Wonka. Wonka's huge. Wonka's coming to, I think it's coming to Max the 8th, so pretty
Yes.
soon.
Yeah.
So he's going to be at home and at the theater. And this opening has a lot to do with him. Now, obviously, when this movie ends its run in theaters, we are most definitely divvying up the millions. So we're not going
Yeah.
to get into that here.
Yeah.
That's going to be epic. That's going to be one of our biggest ever.
Yeah.
But you've got him. Whatever he does next, he's set.
Hmm. Please
Now
don't be
you're
an Apple show. Don't be an Apple
don't
show.
be an Apple show. Don't be an Apple show. Now you're looking at Zendaya.
Hmm.
She has challengers
Oh God, that's gonna be huge.
because of this movie. There's a possibility that that is going to be huge. That
Hmm.
could be a small movie about a love triangle between three tennis pros
Hmm.
could make for what it is Bafa Bobo. It's
Yeah.
possible because she has the following and she has the goods. We
Yeah.
know that she's got what it takes to be magnetic on screen because
Yeah.
she's magnetic in this film.
Hmm.
So you got her. Then you got Bike Riders that dropped a new trailer
Hmm.
that makes it look so much more awesome and more down the line for regular folks.
Yeah.
Folks in the stacks
Hmm.
dwellers, the earth dogs. So I think that is also going to be big because of this movie. So that's the
With
sort
Austin
of
Butler.
with Austin Butler,
Yeah.
right? So I think that is something to look forward to. Obviously, Furiosa is going to be what it is because it is an IP.
Yeah.
But those movies have always been something outside. I mean, the fact that Mad Max Fury Road made what it did when it came out is still amazing, and
Hmm.
that is one of those movies that I think is going to drive, older folks to come to the movies. That's going to be a prestige movie
Yeah.
because that Mad Max Fury Road turned out to be a prestige movie. So that is a prestige movie. And that's probably going to be very big too, just because of the IP, but also because of her, because
Right.
of
That's
Anna
one.
Taylor Joy.
Hmm.
Anya
Hmm.
Taylor Joy. I said Anna Taylor Joy. Got to nip that in the bud before it starts.
Before it becomes a Jenny Ortega situation.
Yeah, yeah.
Jenna.
Jen,
Jenna.
no, you did it. Yeah,
No, I
see,
know. Well, I was defining what the situation had
okay.
been.
Yeah.
Um,
The
yeah, I mean
mispronouncing virus that we spread to each other.
the
Well, you spread to
cast
me.
of the cast of Dune 2 has some big things coming up, and the one you feel bad for, again, we've talked about it. Florence Pugh, she's coming off of Oppenheimer, gonna win Best Picture, made a billion, $800 million worldwide, whatever it made. Dune 2, gonna do the same. Huge. I mean, and she's looking at her co-stars that Zendaya's got challengers coming up, and Austin Butler's got the Bike Riders, and Anya Taylor-Joy is Furiosa, and then poor Florence Pugh is somehow still stuck in the Marvel movies. And
Oh.
she's got not just a Marvel movie. It's not like she's playing Black Widow or she's playing I don't know, Supergirl. I don't know, whatever character, big marquee character. She's playing someone in the Thunderbolts.
Mm-hmm.
That's her next movie. I mean, with Florence Pugh still being in the MCU, it feels like someone who is like trapped in the past, that she got sucked into a time portal and she woke up and she looked down. And I mean, it feels like she's in that Don't Worry Darling movie that she was in a few years ago, but in real
Mm-hmm.
life, where she looks
Oh.
and she's like trapped in the past. And there's some incel who is controlling her from a different dimension.
Yeah.
Like she's in a real life version of that. That movie I
And
did
that
love it.
incel have the initials KF?
KF. Yeah. Yeah. There could be a Feige operating her Matrix machine. I mean, I didn't like that movie. That movie was famously a big bomb, but I would almost say, listeners, go watch Don't Worry Darling now, because that feels so instructive as to what Florence Pugh is going through in real life, being stuck making thunderbolts at this point in
Mm-hmm.
her life. It does feel like there is a real life incel controlling her from the beyond, forcing her to act out some twisted fantasy in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is what her being in Thunderbolts is. So hopefully she recovers from that. Hopefully she escapes. I know she's trying to escape. Obviously, she talked about how she hoped this movie Thunderbolts wasn't going to happen. So maybe she escapes. But yeah, the
But
young cast of Dune 2 has so much to look forward to right now.
yeah, and I would say positively on that front is that she has set the SOS. It's
Yes,
not like
she
she's
knows.
acting as if everything's fine.
Hmm.
That makes me like her. I mean, I
Yeah.
always liked her,
Yeah.
but it makes me like her more that she understands her situation and is asking for help in the way she can. She can't come out and blast the way that Janine Garofalo did famously on SNL in
Hmm.
that mid '90s season, the Bad
Yeah.
Boys,
Famous
apex
New
of the
York
Bad Boys
Magazine
season.
cover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So Florence Pugh cannot do that. And we
Hmm.
know this. So that is why these calls for help, the way she's doing them, ingratiate her to us. And I think the film going public, they'll know that she's not into it. The same way don't worry, darling, she did the same thing with that press tour.
Right. Right. Famously walk the red carpet drinking a martini or whatever it was.